can stall that mid game, even if their laning phase goes rough. So OG.Seed have to play pretty darn good here. Like, they have to play around their timings quite well.
We'll see how it all pans out as the game is about to begin. And I suppose perhaps EG are just not that concerned about the Sand King in the first place, or there's not really much they can do anyway. But as you can see, CB again just going to commit the Sandstorm, keep auto-attacking to ensure they stick around. Though mid lane, Chessie and Z-Freak do rotate and find Arbit on the Ember Spirit. For it this time, guess we'll have to wait and see. Sleight of Fist, actually Chessie! Underestimating the Sleight of Fist damage, but that was a level 3 slide, and he does end up dying.
Last time around, although there are 3 heroes down bot now for OG.Seed.
Yeah, they want to find Ramses with this Enchantress, though. Ramses' immediate TP, they will not find a stun in time. The skeletons do come out, but it means nothing as Ramses. Oh, maybe he does come back. That's probably not a great idea as they are still around. Ramses very fires up, but is going to die. And he TP'd down to his tier 2 tower, feeling like he may have been safe, but he just returned a little too early. As top lane, looks like they are going to find Sibi on the Sand King now. Fly at least does get a trade on the opposing offlaner. Oh, crit. They're going to try and go on Madara. Madara, of course, not level 6 yet, so doesn't have that second life. In fact, Arteezy comes in with a pretty decent chrono onto 2. They will find the Wraith King now. Pexu doesn't really have anywhere to go. And he'll make a run for it, but there's a lot of damage coming in from Ramses. They have the surround. He can't really juke this out. He does have a TP available, but Crit's always going to be watching with the Earthshaker. And there's the Fisher coming out. That'll be a double kill coming out for Ramses now as Sibi top lane does find Fly, who was left by himself. They'll try, as there is going to be a rotation from Sibi on the Sand King, but Crit does spot it out immediately. Gets the Fisher out. Sibi's still going to be perfectly safe, as now he has a rotation coming in from the Chen Pexu. They'll throw the Burrow Strike with the Sandstorm. Arteezy does have Time Walk. They'll just walk away. Maybe they won't. Arbet does rotate in with Fly. They are smoked up. They see Sibi in the Sandstorm. You don't really have detection, though. In fact, never mind, there is a Sentry Ward underneath the tier 1, but that's going to be denied off. So how do you go after the Sand King? Remnant going to be there on Fly now. They're just going to jump the backlines, and Fly just ends up dying to Chessie. Are they going to try and make a play? Sibi, he does rotate in as well. They go straight after Crit on the Earthshake, and he just melts. And that's the one thing about the Void Spirit. He just does so much burst damage.
He just kind of holding that back once more.
Arteezy try and go into Sibi. They do get another slide off. He is dusted up. Sibi still just trying to man fight here. Burrow Strike gonna be there. There's not really much else he can do as he was dusted, so he does just go down to Arteezy on the Void.
So he's gonna have to be a bit more cautious.
And he will. Chrono will be there in the Sandstorm. Will reveal him, and the Ice Blast gonna fly through. That'll be a very easy kill. It's just one of those things with Chrono. I mean, you always talk about this, but when it's off cooldown, just use it. Just secure a kill and get it over and done with his mid lane. Chessie now going to make a jump onto Crit. Crit in the tree line, pretty much trapped up. Doesn't have anywhere to go but down, and he does end up dying. OG.Seed now just going to try and avoid the fight with Arbid. As mid lane, they are going to catch Arbid with the Remnant, and he is being silenced up. Chessie setting up a great kill for himself.
And that is something they should look to really kind of just use.
Sibi again, bot lane, gonna go down. Arteezy and Fly taking care of that. The game though, top lane, they are gonna rotate onto Crit now on that Earthshaker. Crit again, stuck in the trees. And, well, Pexu will be the one to pick up the kill, this time on the Chen. John, I'm gonna ask you though, they'll just keep controlling that Dire Jungler's mid lane. There is going to be chains being thrown out onto Chessie. Now the Chrono. Arteezy again just perfectly timing it with the Ice Blast. They just burst Chessie down immediately. You saw the Hand of God fly in, but it just wasn't enough.
Smaller. It doesn't feel like it's been affecting EG too much, though.
Mid lane. Yeah, gets caught out, and well, with the Mystic Flare, it's a lot of damage. Sibi, he actually picks up the kill with the Burrow Strike. Arteezy, they're going to come in, but he doesn't have Chrono. They got the chains off on Sibi. He's a sitting duck. The Sand King does go down, but now Fly gets caught out, and he goes down to the Remnant of Chessie. And there is going to be an immediate scan out from EG, as well as an Ice Blast to reveal what's going on in the pit. But do they have time to get in there as mid lane? Sibi making a jump onto Ramses. He's almost dead. And looks like Chessie should have the follow-up damage with the Remnant, and it's going to be more than enough. Chessie picks up another kill on the Void Spirit and OG.Seed. They should definitely be able to secure this Roshan for free now. Does that trick still work, where if you die with an Ags and you TP back to the base, you still have the Divine and it'll drop in the Fountain instead? Never mind that question though. There is going to be a team fight. Z-Freak does get caught out. Arteezy does have Chrono, but they don't really want to commit this into an Aegis.
An Ags of the Wraith King, so it's going to be a bit harder to get that tunnel though.
They're going to jump in mid. Crit. We'll find Z-Freak. There's that Wraith King Axe coming in. Crit going to end up melting as now they chase for more. Ramses does pick up Z-Freak eventually, but they really want to get this Enchantress. Stuns will fly out from Pexu's Creeps. There's another stun from Madara. That Untouchable doing a lot of favors though. Arteezy does jump in with the Chrono straight onto the Chen. They do find one. Again, the Aghanim Scepter keeping alive for now as they go for more. Ramses copying a fair bit of damage. He does get bursted by Chessie and Fly now. Going to be the next target. Looks like he has nowhere to go. Arteezy, how do you save these supports? You don't, but he'll keep chasing. He'll keep trying to find trades as Remnant will come in, but it won't actually latch on a BKB. Is already there from Arteezy now. He'll turn around onto Madara. It will be a BKB TP away as Arbet, a very nice dodge on the stun. In fact, never mind, it just flew around him. They do eventually find the Ember, but he does manage to remnant away.
Clean up Arteezy, and they couldn't exactly clean up Abed.
Oh, crit.
That's just going to get worse.
He may be dead. Yeah, he is. He got clumsy netted up in the sandstorm, and Z-Freak was there with the follow-up damage. Crit did manage to get that bounty rune, so at least he got something for his death.
Running on Arteezy and Abed, they do have the Yules up on Abed, so it's going to be much harder to lock him in. The silence is still their high ground is being seen.
Yules on Crit. Mystic Flare going to be there. He just gets destroyed. There's now AG coming up top to try and help defend this tier 3 tower. Crit yet to find an Echo Slam this game. We're 22 minutes in almost. They get a stun off on to Arbed. He does use himself up as well. He'll be fine for now. Remnant's not going to be there. In fact, Chessie will catch him with his own Remnant, and the Ancient Seal from Z-Freak not allowing him to get away. Now stun out onto Ramses. They won't bother going for the Enchantress, but rather going to go for that tier 3 tower. They're already pinging out those Raxes. Straight after the range first. Arteezy does have Chrono, but he's down bot farming. It looks like EG have said, don't even worry about TPing up, just keep farming, because there's no chance of us defending this Rax. They will try with Ramses anyway, as now Arteezy does TP. Madara, though, still has the Aegis, so he's not really afraid of too much. They may get the Aegis, but he's going to get the Rax. Can they punish? Madara gets Enchant slowed up. Going to try and run his way out of this one. There's the Aegis expiring now, so if EG do want to make the jump, there's probably never been a better time, though not really anyone to jump. OG.Seed, they look to buy him space as they do smoke up, but it will be into the smoke of EG. They do get an Ancient Seal Mystic Flare. Arteezy, he gets bursted immediately. Now Arbed, clumsy netted up. They have the control, or do they? He does Remnant away barely, but Chessie just jumps exactly on the same position. Remnant gonna be there to hold Ramses in. He's got nowhere to go as another silence comes out from Z-Freak on the Skywrath. Ramses gonna try and heal himself up. It'll be to no avail. And Pexu will actually give Ramses the tip as they find the kill. They'll claim the mid-racks. They won't be able to go for the Megas. There is still a tier 2 down bot, but Remnant again going to be there on Crit. And this poor Earthshaker, just every time he shows his face, Chessie is on top of him. Remnant forward. Pexu does get caught, but Arteezy got Burrow striked up and now clumsy netted up. They silence him. Do they have the damage output for Arteezy? He'll walk away. Still Remnant. Won't latch either, but they do force out the BKB. Meanwhile, Arbed still going after Pexu. They'll find the Chen kill, but Madara, now maybe he wants to back off. Looks like he does. They don't want to fight without that Chen.
Which looks like it potentially could.
Yeah, Fly. Gonna be an easy pick off. Just a Burrow strike. Concussive shot. Chessie. Mid lane crit. They would have seen that Divine Rapier available on Madara as well as the Aegis now, but it looks like they do get started. They try to go after Pexu again on the Chen. Pexu still surviving, but Arteezy will chase him down as he does have Chrono available. Doesn't commit it yet. BKB being popped with Satanic. He will survive through all the damage coming in. Madara still looking for Arbed. Yule's going to be there just in the nick of time. He'll try and slight Remnant away. Pexu still being chased down here by Ramses. He will eventually end up dying as Chessie gets Fly on the AA. Now they'll go after the Ember. Oh no, the Crow chrono. Doesn't connect on Chessie. Sibby's there with the follow-up burrow strike, and it looks like this game could almost be over as Echo Slam comes out from Crit. It's pretty darn big, but is it enough? Sibby falling low, not low enough, as it looks like Arteezy does go down. And Crit does eventually get Chessie. And Sibby does eventually go down as well. It was just the Wraith King Ags keeping them up. 5. Madara going to go in, although Fisher going to be there to block from Crit. Are they jumping on Chessie? Burrow Strike going to be there from Sibby. He catches 2. Arteezy does barely manage to time walk it off, and he'll chase down this Sand King now, though Arteezy losing quite a bit of life, but he'll time walk away. Abed does go down to Madara on the Wraith King. Still, they continue chasing down the Void. Arteezy, in fact, wants Peksu on the Chen. Who is that? It looks like Chessie on the Void Spirit. Does get caught out. The Echo Slam being committed to ensure they get the kill. Arteezy, Madara will jump in again. BKB being popped. The time walk being very, very hard for OG.Seed to control as Arteezy just keeps dancing around them. Mid lane, they are going to jump the Ember, and it looks like Abed does end up going down. Looking to make the play down bot. Madara, he got started on the tier 3 tower, though there is a repair kit being placed on that tier 3. Rams is actually doing a hell of a lot of damage. Reincarnate will be there. Arteezy immediately committing the chrono with the Ice Blast. Madara, he's going to fall quite darn low. They do try and stun him up. BKB is there. Madara, he does finally go down. He's going to have to TP out with that BKB, and does do so to save the Divine, but now the Echo comes in. Crit just holding them down long enough to get Chessie on the Void Spirit. Sibby on the Sand King also going to go down. They are going to push down a bot Rax. And it looks like OG.Seed, of course, without any buybacks on the Wraith King, can't really defend this, nor do they have one on Chessie. Do start with the stun on Arteezy. He does have BKB, but the Ancient's still going to be there. They have the control. Arteezy does get the BKB off in time. He'll chase down Peksu. Still a lot of damage from Madara. He needs to time walk that off. He'll still hold on to the chrono. They do ensnare him up for a little bit, but they won't really have the damage with the Mystic Flare, it did not connect. Still giving vision, though the Roshan is falling very, very low. They've got to jump. Fish are going to be there. Crit, does he actually steal it? He does. He gets the Aegis. He will lose it immediately, but he denies it off from the side of OG.Seed. What a play from Crit. Madara gets a stun off onto Ramses. Chessie, there with the control. They have the silence. BKB going to be popped from Ramses. They go straight onto Peksu, that Chen. Going to be a sitting duck to Arteezy or Izzy. He survives for now. Stun will come out. Madara. Peksu still surviving, though the impetus will finally get him down, but they've lost Arteezy on the Void. Ramsey now going to be chased down as Chessie has the control. Should be able to find the kill, and does. Now the Remnant flying out. Arteezy, he does manage to buy back just in the nick of time, and now they're going to try and turn this. He still holds on to that ultimate. He'll go onto Z-Freak for now, still not willing to commit that chrono, but a silence will come out. Madara still chasing him down. He has Reincarnate available on the Wraith King, but eats the cheese for now. Hex is going to be there onto the Void. He'll still manage to walk away. Arteezy, still no chrono being thrown out. Sibby should go down on the Sand King, and does. There's the Reincarnated Sand King. At least he can still Burrow Strike throughout all this. The chains. Gonna hold down the Wraith King. Madara gonna walk away from this as it looks like OG.Seed wish to disengage. Madara, he will get the TP out in time. In fact, everybody gets out from OG.Seed. Chessie, double damage. He goes straight onto Abed. The chrono going to be there from Arteezy. They are going to find Z-Freak on the Skywrath Mage, and they also get Peksu. Arteezy going straight onto Chessie now. Mystic Flare going to be there in time thanks to that reincarnation of the Skywrath. Arteezy does end up dying back on the Void. They also get the crit Earthshaker. As Ramses now they are going to make a jump onto the Enchantress. And it looks like the GG has been called. I realize there's audio issues right now. I'm actually going to jump off straight away and try and fix all this. I apologize for all of it. I'll be right back.